Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Irwin has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Pedri. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
And he's decided to go for it. Donatoni. Now it's Hullet. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And we have our very first corner. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Rummenigge really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly.
He's going for goal! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He'll fancy himself from here. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. He went for the curler. Now he's got space here. That is ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Irwin. Fernandez. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Cannavaro. Lampard. Looking for the run. Now it's Donadoni, and he's managed to get free.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
He has found the way through, and he lines up a cross. Van Dijk with the clearance. Del Piero.
1 minute added time.
And it's made its way to him. He's found a way through. Rummenigge. Can he finish? Goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time. And
Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 4, Gattuso. Number 10,
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Cannavaro.
Barcelona, a solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Number 17, Bruno Fernandes. Number 2, Akanji.
Maldini. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found the way through. It's Ibrahimovic! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Oh no, what has happened here? And he's running through. Doué. And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Number 20, Desiree Doué.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now, can they get him away? He shifted it to the flank. That's a shade optimistic. Barcelona really do look to have it all sewn up here. And it's Del Piero. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Hullet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fernandes looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Goes looking wide. Van Bronckhorst showing good feet. Elects to cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well read. Nice interception. Fernandez knocks it into space. Donadoni. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Doué has found the net here, of course. Hakimi. Pedri. He's picked his way through. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And the pass is intercepted. On it! Lacking in accuracy. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, that has not gone well. Chance! Rising over the bar. Maldini. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Rijkaard. He's tried one! It is a very, very good save.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 12.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Hullet. Coming on the field, number 19, Mbappe. Number 7, David Villa. Substitution.
And that has been clubbed away. And that's it. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many, many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular...
Del Piero! What a wonderful goal! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Fernandez. Del Piero. And Del Piero! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Serginho going full tilt down the left. Irwin. Rummenigge. Big chance! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Substitution on the field, number 10, Bruno Fernandes.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Tries to pass it through. Caceres with the clearance. Rummenigge. Rijkaard. Now that looks a decent ball. Fernandez. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Del Piero. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get it through? Showing great feet there. Quick look, then plays it in. Now it's Hullet. Now this could be a chance. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Okazaki. He's found a way through. It's Drogba! Off the post. Can he get on the end of this? Fernandez.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for the run. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, good take in a good area. Gullit gets flagged offside. And there is the half-time whistle. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Okazaki. Number 5, Francesco Totti.
Here we go again then.
Coming on the field. Number 3,
Oh, that's fabulous.
Number 22.
Marquez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Del Piero. Makalele was in no mood for any of that. Van Dijk goes on a charge down the left. Caceres does well to stand firm and defend it. Howson succumbs to the pressure. Van Bronckhorst is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that is a little undercooked.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Knocks it into space. Aimed beyond the defence. Great vision. Some resolute defending there. And it's Gullit. Now, can they get him away? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Szoboszlai. Looking for options for movement. It's a goal kick. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Howson. Good running, strong and purposeful. Serginho makes the interception. And it's Olmo. Throw in. Threads one in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
He's in a great position here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And that will be the final act. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Del Piero picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. And it's Bojan. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Mbappe. Rummenigge. Danny Olmo. Oh, sweet feet. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bojan. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Donadoni shifted it to the flank. It's a promising position. He's found the big chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot around the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Asensio gets through on his own. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well, that has not gone well.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Olmo. Tries from distance. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Mbappe. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Rummenigge is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Knocks it into space. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Asensio. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Thinks about the shot. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona.
Please be reminded that drinking
well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Pressing high and with purpose. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Neymar. And it's made its way to him. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Messi. And it's Olmo. And here's Eto'o. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Over to the left. Oh, that's a fine interception. Asensio! They've done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
After 65 minutes is number 15, Marco Asensio.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's dealt with that really well. Gerrard. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. It's a good run down the right. That is good strength. Well, that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Looking for the run. Eric Garcia. 75 minutes played. And he's managed to get free. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Oh, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. Asensio was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He is through here. And Boyan! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have...
Oh no, what has happened here? He's got away. Messi. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's there to make the challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Messi. And there goes the final whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Hello everybody, and
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders, we've seen that all so often, and he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate, and he's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Rummenigge. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Barcelona have their second corner now, and it's been taken short. Fenerbahce have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Look at the space here. Messi! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Donadoni. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a good 35 yards out, this. He went for the curler.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target, and it was worth a go.
No, he's not getting past him there. Has a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Fenerbahce really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's the throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Great vision. He has found the way through. Showing great feet there. Cross from Zola.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And now they can clear their lines. Now that's well seen too. Zanetti.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, it's come loose. Now, can they get him away? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, sweet feet. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
There will be 1 minute at a
No,
time.
no way through. Not the most accurate pass. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Doué is always playing with one eye. Tries from a long way out. And for a moment, time stood still. Irwin. There he goes, motoring forward. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Tries to play it through. Good ball, good take. And he's on his way. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Donadoni producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Doué takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, that defending is unapologetic. And the shot! Yes, he's done it! He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Doué, he's found a way through. He was under real pressure there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Fenerbahce needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He is through here. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Cleared without hesitation. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Dani Olmo voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
And now,
any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result like this.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
A proper virtuoso of the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with flawless timing, impeccable grace, elegance.
Spot on.
Look at the space here. Can he finish? Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the shot! It's in! 2-0, and in next to no time. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mateus did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Totti tries looking up for options on the left. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Now it's Bojan.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good take in a good area. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's lost his man here, Rummenigge! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Robson is there, and he can get that clear. Del Piero. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He is through here. And smartly reclaimed. Delivered in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Griezmann. No, that's been intercepted. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rummenigge. Now it's Del Piero. But that has not gone well.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's the throw. And he's gone searching crossfield. And the first half is done. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
In a blue hat, kindly make his way to the information centre. Substitution on the field. Number 22, Francesco Totti. Coming on to replace him is number 6, Donadoni.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to...
Big chance! Yes! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
After 47 minutes is...
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
And it's Robertson. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He has found the way through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Played into space. Now there's a... and he shoots! He can get that clear.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Del Piero, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the shot! Goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. It's become a case of men against boys. And he's running through. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Taken back almost at once. Shot at goal! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Corner number 3 coming up. Robson! Pele. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's had it nicked away. Rijkaard, this is promising. And the finish! He's had it taken off him. He's found a way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Pepe going full steam ahead down the left flank. That'll be a throw.
El Paso Locomotive couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And he passes it long. And that's it. France suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.